Now student, as already in last video number 8, this is our number 9. Okay, in second unit this is our video number 9 or part number 9. In this part number 9, here we will study diffusion in freezing point as well as related numericals. Okay, now delta TB, elevation in boiling point, already we had studied, or how to calculate elevation in boiling point, and with the help of this delta TB, how we will calculate the molality of solution. This we had studied. Now we will go towards the next property, diffusion of freezing point. Okay, this is also one of the colligative property. Okay, now if this is also related with the vapor pressure, in our textbook student it is given in our on page number 52. Okay, diffusion of freezing point. Now lowering in elevation of boiling point, increase in vapor pressure. Okay, then only we will calculate, or we studied elevation in boiling point. Now in depression in freezing point, here lowering in vapor pressure. Okay, when lowering in vapor pressure takes place, then we will get here diffusion in freezing point. Okay, now before going towards this, first what is freezing point? Okay, when the freezes, the point where, suppose if I will take here any solvent, when any solvent freezes, that is the lowest temperature for that solvent, right? And this solvent convert in its solid state. That is the freezing point of solvent. In case of water, it means what we can say, suppose H2O liquid, reversible reaction to H2O solid, right? Solid state, and here it is liquid state. Now here decrease in vapor pressure. So it means what I can explain here, what is this diffusion in freezing point, or when freezing point there is a equilibrium state is established, equilibrium between liquid state of the solvent as well as solid state, and at this state vapor pressure of this solution is equal to the vapor pressure of pure solvent. Okay, so this point is known as depletion in freezing point, or that time only when the equilibrium between liquid state, solid state of a particular solvent and whatever the decrease in vapor pressure takes place, that is known as depletion in freezing point. Okay, now in this depletion in freezing point, again student, here one graph is taken. First I will go here in this graph. Now this graph, this is the shows diffusion in freezing point graph. Now when the graph is plotted, vapor pressure as well as temperature upon K. So when we will take a graph, so here this TF, here this TF is the freezing point of solvent, and when it is the freezing point of solvent, when any non-volatile solute is added, right? So when any non-volatile liquid, it means with is added in a solvent, and that time whatever the freezing point, this we can say it is TF. Okay, TF. So here I can say it is for the, इसको हम solution भी बोल सकते हैं. TF, this is our freezing point of solution. Now here TF0, this TF0, T is the absolute temperature and F is we are writing for freezing point. So T0F, that is the freezing point of pure solvent. Okay, so this freezing point of pure solvent coming here. If I will take the value, so this value is greater, this value is lesser. Okay, now so here freezing point of pure solvent, freezing point of solvent when non-volatile liquid is dissolved. Okay, now so this is the, now what is the change delta TF? This delta TF is our diffusion in freezing point. What is the freezing point here? So freezing point of pure solvent, it is more. Okay, then compared to the freezing point, therefore we are using the word diffusion, it means decrease in freezing point. Okay, so first here when we want to calculate this, so here we can write here delta TF is equal to T0, delta TF is equal to T0F minus TF. T0F, that is the freezing point of pure solvent, minus freezing point of solution. And which solution? In which non-volatile liquid is dissolved. Okay, so here now again, because both this is also colligative property, so this delta TF here, this delta TF again is directly proportional to molarity of the solution. So again this delta TF is equal to Kf into M. Here this Kf is the freezing point constant or diffusion in freezing point constant. Okay, so this constant is also known as cryoscopic constant. Remember this word, student. Kf is also known as cryoscopic, PIC constant. Okay, this constant is also known as cryoscopic constant. Now delta TF is equal to Kf into M. Now this is molar depletion constant. Okay, now so again this unit of Kf, if I will write, so this unit of Kf is again same like our elevation in boiling point. So kilo kg per mole. Okay, this is the unit of Kf per mole. Okay, now again what is the formula for molarity? M is equal to what we are writing? N2 upon N1. Okay, and this N2 upon N1 for dilute solution, right? When dilution is more. Then here again I will write if, again same, if N1 is equal to W1 upon M1, N2 is equal to W2 upon M2. Now I will put these values here in this equation. So M is equal to W2 upon M2 into N1, it means W1 upon M1. M1 we are taking 1000 grams of solvent, right? This 1000 gram we are calculating. So 1000 I will write. So now this value, M value, we will put in this equation. Sorry, here this M value we will keep in this equation. Okay, suppose it is equation number 1. This one is equation number 2. So here I can write delta TF is equal to Kf into M, W2 into 1000 upon M2 into W1. Okay, now student, I want to calculate M2, right? That is the molar mass. So this M2 So here M2, here again Kf into W2 into 1000 upon M2 into W1. Instead of M2, this delta TF we will take here, M2 comes here. So delta TF. Okay, let me check. Yes, delta TF. In this way, we can calculate the molar mass of solvent. Upon student, it is W1. Okay. Now here W1 delta TF, this is our diffusion in freezing point. Okay. Kf, it is our molar diffusion constant. Okay. Now here in our competitive exams, student, this we can relate with our gas equation formula also, right? So here this M2 is equal to this, we can write here W1 quantities of W1 W2 and delta F. These are the molar freezing point as well as relation between molar freezing point and diffusion in freezing point. So this value Kf and Kb, this is here it is Kf, and in Kb also what we got. Suppose if I will write here equation for delta TB. Delta TB हमको क्या मिला था? Instead of Kf I will write Kb only. Kb into W2 into 1000 upon M2, sorry, delta TB, yes, into M2 into W1. ये हमारे पास डेल्टा टीबी की वैल्यू थी. डेल्टा टीएफ की वैल्यू मेरे पास ये है. ओके, नाउ दिस इक्वेशन वी कैन राइट इन दिस फॉर्म ऑल्सो, दैट KF is equal to KF in form of KF and KB, right? So this KF here we will write R into M into T F2 upon 1000 into delta H of fusion. FUS, it means fusion, enthalpy of fusion, right? And this T2 is my second temperature, T1 is my first temperature. Okay, so here in this way, and in the same way for KB also same, R into M into T2, that is the final temperature. F की जगह पर यहाँ पे मैं लिखूंगी B, correct? That is for elevation in boiling point temperature. And again 1000 into delta H of vaporization. वहां पे क्या हुआ था? Vaporization. In elevation of boiling point, the reaction is vaporization reaction. So here Kf and Kb value, this also we can write in a certain form. So by using R is our gas constant, right? Here in a certain form, when we write this Kf and Kb value, very important formulas. So here R is our, remember PV is equal to nRT. So R is our gas constant. Okay, and M is the, yes, symbol R and M stand for gas constant, and M, capital M, is the molar mass of solvent. Okay, and rest is same, and this delta HV, it means that is the heat of vaporization, and here fusion, it means heat of fusion. Okay, so this two equation. If Rm, by this equation also, it means when heat of vaporization is given, heat of vaporization is given as well as heat of fusion is given. So that time also, by using this formula, we can calculate molar elevation constant, this as well as molar diffusion constant or constant. Okay. So here student, it is completed. These are the enthalpies of delta H V here. This is enthalpy of vaporization, and delta H fusion is here. That is, write down the term, enthalpy of vaporization, and here enthalpy of fusion. Okay. So in this way, diffusion and freezing point also we can calculate it. Now here student, just graph is simple. Whatever we have written, this is only this TF in the graph. Here it is vapor pressure. Okay, vapor pressure we have taken, decrease in vapor pressure. This is our frozen solvent. This point is the freezing point of solvent, here frozen solvent. Now, so if TF0, this TF0 freezing point of pure solvent, right? Now, so if we will get here in liquid form, solvent is there, and if we will decrease the temperature coming up to here, and here at this point, this is the solution. So this point is our diffusion and freezing point. Here we will get. Okay. So in the examination, generally sums asked as well as unit. Okay. Unit of KF as well as unit of KB. Very important. This you have to remember. While solving the problem, these formulas are very important, and in our JEE questions, generally heat of vaporization is given, heat of fusion is given. So by using this formula, R की वैल्यू कांस्टेंट होती है, वो आपको दी हुई होती है. TF आप निकाल सकते हो, फाइनल टेम्परेचर, and 1000 is as it is, and we can calculate. Okay. Now student, here this diffusion and freezing point completed. Now just when you will turn the page of your textbook, very important, two sums are given here. One sum here related with this formula only, very important for this year, maybe it is very important. Here example number 2.9, example number 2.9 सबको बराबर सीख लेना है. It is very important example. Okay, 45 grams of glycerin. Here KF we want to calculate, so this I will rub here. Now very easy, same, one by one we will write here. Just I will write 45 gram of ethylene glycol C2H6O2 mixed with ethylene glycol. It means this is my solute.